Hey, what is up guys, it's BloodZelos and welcome back to another building challenges. Today's challenge was suggested by Z saying Storm, and he said build a treehouse in 15 minutes. Well, to make it a little bit more challenging, we're gonna do today's challenge in 10 minutes. Recently I've been doing a lot of these challenges, these timed ones, and they've been really tough, and I think tough is good. Tough makes it a lot more fun to watch, so we're gonna keep it to a 10-minute challenge. It's gonna be a tough one, of course, but I think we're gonna pull it off. So we're gonna do our best. If you do enjoy today's episode, drop a like. The last episode did not quite hit 200 likes, which was frustrating, but we're gonna do it this time, I know, because you guys are quite the supportive people. So I'm not worried, but let's hit that 200 like mark, and let's pick out some blocks here. I'm not gonna limit myself to a certain number, but let's choose, we wanna make sure we choose wisely because we don't wanna have to waste time going through our inventory. We'll follow a theme that we kind of did on the Let's Build, the Treehouse Let's Build. We're gonna definitely use some birch. I'm gonna want colored windows here. I think those definitely look best in a treehouse. And then, what else do we need? We can use some logs, probably this kind of log, and we'll want some normal birch as well. What else is good? Ooh, you know what's good to have? These are good to have on tree houses, as well as a little bit of glowstone right there. And let's choose one more block here to get us started. Something that we might really need to use. Probably jungle half slabs, if we can get ourselves some of those. And I'm gonna replace this with that, but some jungle half slabs would be probably good to have. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and these are gonna be our blocks, and I'm gonna already I see what we could possibly do here, some patterns. But other than that, you know, I just want to grab, let's change that around. I'm thinking now. Doing a little bit of thinking. I don't do that often. Let's grab some of these. Okay, let's tab away and begin the timer, which starts now. Okay, so going in to do some building. First off, what I see here is I see this right here. I like that. This is going to be a balcony. I like balconies. You guys know I like balconies if you've watched any of my videos. So, balcony is going to be made out of this. And what we're going to do is just bring it across one more from what it already currently is. So we end up with something like that. And that'll go around, and this is going to be an oddly shaped balcony. Hopefully it's not going to be too dark. I might actually set the time to 0. That's a waste of time. But I don't want it to be so dark here that you can't see what I'm doing. So that's going to come around, and we'll actually have it come down like this. Okay, so balcony, we have basically a lower edge to our build. Now how we can go ahead and we'll have to decorate that later. Now we can do a simple ladder up, or we can do a pathway up. I think we'll do a pathway up because it will look a little bit more pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and have something going on like that, and then we'll come out here, and we'll continue up the tree like that. Okay, and if we go through the tree with our balcony, or I mean our pathway, it will look kind of cool, is something I've learned. So we should have 3 going like that. Okay, so then we have it coming out here and right there. Now this pathway is actually, what it's gonna do is it's gonna go to a ladder. So we're gonna have a ladder right up here, and let's see, is that a good ladder block height? I can't really tell. I think it is, yeah. So this is a good spot to have a ladder, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But basically, that pathway is going to go to right there. It's going to stop. And we can actually bring it out one more, and then we can have fences going right there along that edge. Okay, so the fences are going to come down and around like this. It'll be, hopefully this will work out here. The biggest part of the treehouse, I think, in my opinion, one of the most important parts is just kind of getting the pathways right, you know, because a lot of the treehouse is just your pretty simple stuff. So we have something like this going on, and pathways are really hard to do on treehouses. I know, I forget how I did them. I probably should have gone back and checked in my Let's Build to see exactly what I did, but I don't remember. I have no idea what I did. So we're basically at a loss here, and we're gonna have to improvise a little bit. But we'll hopefully figure something out. So it's gonna come down and across like that, and then okay, and we have it coming over here. And see, this is where it gets hard. It's kind of hard to figure out what you're supposed to be doing exactly. Let's go ahead and just let that come out though. Obviously this balcony was at the wrong height. I knew that when I made it, but I didn't really bother to think about it too much, so that's an issue. But we have that balcony there. Okay, what we can do is bring it down right here, and kind of just, let's see, I don't know, I don't want to spend too much time on just this balcony, because obviously this isn't the real build. We need to make sure we are focusing on the actual build, which is going to be up above. But what we'll have is something going on like that. So you have a little bit of a walkway. Cannot say I'm the biggest fan, but I can't say it's terrible. Let's just decorate it. Let's just throw on some normal wood here. just for color variation. I don't know what this is going to accomplish. I've never done anything like this. A lot of times when you kind of are at a loss in a build and you just don't know what to do, just throw things around. 90% of the time it will look pretty bad, but the 1% of the time that it looks good, you just saved yourself, you know? So what we have there is that going on, and it's very strange. I will be the first to say that, but it's an opportunity here to at least try and see what we have going on. So we have something like that. And yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing colors around, you know. This is not anything special. I'm not much of a pathway kind of person, so I'm just throwing colors around and hoping they match up, and we'll see. That's a strange little thing we got going on there, but we need to do something with the house. So what I remember from my Let's Build is the houses build pretty quickly. Wow, I can't even get through there. Come on. Looks like we're gonna be delayed because we can't get to our own house, but you walk up here, okay, that's fine. You're gonna come straight through here, and the ladders are gonna come on right there. Okay, so we got that height right. That's good to know. That would have been a bummer. And I don't like shaders because they make everything that's kind of dark really dark, so hopefully this isn't too dark to see. But we'll get back out in the sunlight here. So we're gonna end up with the ladders coming in like that. Alright, so now we need to get leaves going back into place because we lost a lot of leafage there. And it's pretty important that we have a big enough foundation, otherwise what we'll end up with is a house that doesn't fit. So normal jungle trees are bigger at the bottom and smaller at the top. We're gonna reverse that order, and the tree is actually going to get smaller as it goes down. We're basically creating like an upside down pyramid shape. That's what we want. That's our hope here. And that will give us a surface to work with, so hopefully we can get something. It doesn't need to be perfectly even, but it needs to be close. We're at about the halfway point, so we do need to keep this going. And I knew this would be a challenge because I have not done many jungle houses in my building career, and actually I've done one in fact, so obviously not something I'm super comfortable with, but I don't think these building challenges would be fun to watch if all the building I did was something I was just good at. You'd basically end up seeing the same designs over and over because I would just be doing what I liked, what I knew I could do, and I would never be testing myself. So hopefully this way I'm testing myself, and it should be a little more fun to watch. Alright, so we have ourselves a strangely shaped... Oh, come on, I'm misclicking everything. I got a little bit of mouse lag right now, just enough that I'm basically misclicking everything I press right now. So this needs to come out more like that, and then we'll bring this out like that. But I really need to stop focusing on the tree. We only have 4 minutes left, but the tree is really not even at all right now. So I'm trying to get something that is a little bit closer to even, but I don't know what needs to be done here. I think this side needs to get cut down, and we should be in good shape. Okay, let's go ahead and we have 4 minutes left and start building. Yeah, 4 minutes left. Let's just build the house now that we have burnt all of our time. We're gonna put a pillar here. We're gonna put a pillar here. We're gonna put a pillar here, and we'll even throw one down right about here, which means we can actually probably put one right here. So we got that going on. Okay, so now we have that. Actually, let's do. Oh wow, we have a pretty poorly. There we go. I wanted an odd number somewhere, and I guess I'll have it there. But that was an interesting shape. Okay, so we have that going on. Let's go ahead and just try this. This is something I've been doing lately. I really like it. It gives a little bit of shape to whatever you're building. So we have that going on. Let's see, can I do this in 3 minutes? I don't actually know. I'm a little bit worried. So we have that going on. Okay, and then we're going to connect the insides. And, you know, building the shape of the house here is going to be really quick. It's going to take, you know, a minute, maybe 2. So I'm not too worried yet. But we need to get some sort of a shape going on. Also, I like these building challenges because a lot of you are subscribed for my building, obviously, and so you know I can build, but that's not really fun to watch anymore. At some point, it's just like, oh, he built, you know, that house. He's built that house 100 times now. And you know, I'm not trying to sound like I have an ego, but you know that when I build, it's probably going to be an alright building when I'm doing a tutorial or something. But I do these challenges, and you have no idea what to expect. It could be horrid, you know? Some of the building challenges I've done, like that underground one, they were bad. And honestly, I think it's more fun to watch someone fail at times. You know, you don't want to watch perfection over and over. Not that I'm perfect, but you don't want to watch someone just be 100% successful because it's just not as interesting. So, you know, I don't like failing. I don't like doing poorly on these challenges, but honestly, I'm okay with it at times because I think it's important to fail, or you never know how successful you are. I know, that was pretty deep. You can quote me on that and cite me as well. So that's an interesting shape. I have never quite done something of that shape. I just kind of came up with that as I was going. So we're gonna go ahead and build these out here and just see what we end up with. Hopefully we'll get something that doesn't look too shabby. That's our hope. We haven't even actually done the wall yet of the house, but hey. So jungle houses, I like to keep those corners off, and let's go ahead and throw some fences in here, like so. Fences are probably one of my favorite items when it comes to jungle houses. They're pretty nice. So we have fences. We can also put them on the underside, and this is strange. This is not what I was expecting to come up with, but I kind of like that too. You come up with a lot of new things when you're building under pressure. So let's go ahead and just fill these in with birch. We'll fill them in, and then we'll break out windows at a later point. So it's gonna get dark here, I think, for a second, so I apologize if you can't see, but I'll get some light in here pretty quickly. My arm is tingling right now. Like, it feels really warm, and it's kind of tingling. It honestly feels like it's about to give out, maybe because I'm like rushing here to not fail this challenge. Ooh, well that's awkward. These windows are at a very, very poor spot. They really are, actually. They are quite bad. Let's go ahead and, I guess we'll just put them in like that, but they're not gonna look good from the outside at all. So that is unfortunate, but let's just do that, just so we have a little bit of light. I know it's dark in here. I apologize. Let me get out. It's obviously not even in here either. But let's go on the outside here in the last 30 seconds, see if we can't improve a little bit of the house. So what we got is that, oh my god, I just stepped back. Ugh. Ugh. It looks horrid. Where's the jungle steps when you need them? Nope, we need the birch steps. Let's see if we can make anything not suck in the last couple minutes here. Yep, I don't know. 20 seconds. Oh, lordy. And remember, when the timer goes off here in about 20 seconds, it's kind of annoyingly loud, so if you just want to, you know, mute your headphones or something, or, I don't know, it's annoying and loud, but it happens. So there we go. There's really nothing else I can do in the last 5 seconds. Wow. I'm disappointed. That's 2 challenges in a row I've failed. I can't do this anymore. I'm getting really bad. The first building challenges I did so well. I mean, that one was cool. Those were cool. This one was terrible. This one was terrible. It's a little bit, it kind of lowers my confidence, I'm not gonna lie. These time challenges. It's kind of a confidence damper. I look at this, because, I mean, you guys look at me and I'm kind of like a builder, and a lot of you look up to me at building. I look at what I just built and I'm like, wow, why do people watch my videos? And of course this was under pressure, so there's much to be expected, but this is really bad. This is how not to build a jungle house. Wow, I'm strangely disappointed in myself. Like, I'm trying not to show it, but I'm really disappointed. When I build something that doesn't look good, it kind of angers me. And I like this less than I liked that. So I need to choose a challenge that I can actually do next time. I'm gonna try and pick a challenge I know how to do, but maybe you guys like watching me fail. I don't know. This is really bad. This is really ugly. Please never build something like this. Never, or I will be disappointed in you. But that's really ugly. And there's no way to even, you have to spawn like right here if you want to actually get to the house. But you walk up there, and you walk up there, and you get your ladders up into the house, which is right here, and oh, it's just horrible. Okay. So now you know how not to build a jungle house, so I hope you enjoyed. Let's look at that building. That's a cool house. That's a cool house. Let's look at those good things and boost our confidence a little bit. That was a cool Parthenon. Oh my god, that's ugly. I'm breaking that. I'm deleting that before I ever release this world for download or something. If please start raining. That indicates my mood. That's my mood right now, is pouring down rain and fog. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the video off. Look at that piece of ugly. Let's get out of here. If you watch my jungle house let's builds, you know that I am better at jungle houses than that. So there's still hope for me. That was just under pressure and it was bad. F-. Thank you guys for watching though. If you did enjoy watching me fail, boost my confidence, help me feel a little bit better by leaving a like. Currently I'm in a very angry, sad mood now because I suck. But I will see you in the next building challenge. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.